Hey everybody, my name is Alex. Thank you for being a customer of ours and welcome to Odoo. The purpose of this video is just kind of a quick startup video, walking you through how to start your first database if you don't already have one, getting that database activated with your subscription code, adding users, etc. Just to kind of help you guys out in the early days, whether or not you have implementation. I hope you find this helpful. First thing I'm going to do is, you guys just signed on to Odoo, right? What do we have to do first? So this is for customers that do not have a free trial already. You're going to go to odoo.com/trial. Now you may be wondering why I'm going to odoo.com/trial and starting another free trial, but that is actually because that free trial that you have been using or are about to create, like I'm doing now, is going to become the actual database that you use for your business for the actual use case. Now, even if you already used or expended your first free trial, that is totally fine. If you want to start from scratch, you can just go ahead and make another one, and then I'll walk you through how to get that started. So I'm going to go ahead real quick. I'm just going to click on a few apps. We'll do CRM, sales, subscriptions. That sounds good. We'll just grab invoicing, accounting. Sure. Hit continue. We're good to go. Fill out your company information. I'm just going to put in testing and start now. Now, this will take a second. You get kind of a little animation while it's building the database in the background. So we'll kind of wait this out real quick. But as soon as it's done, I'll kind of walk you through what it looks like to get this going. So let this animation finish. But there you go. Looks like it's loading up. 3, 2, 1, and we are ready to go. So the first thing you're going to see is welcome to your database, right? If you haven't seen this before, or you probably have by this point because you've been demoed by us, but here's your database. You're on the dashboard, all the apps that you downloaded, as well as some of the extras that just come along with them. But the first thing I noticed is this big red banner at the top. The reason that this is there is because I haven't actually verified that I'm the person that started this database and this is a real trial. I'm not just testing something for 5 minutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is just go to my email, and I'm going to get an email right here that says activate your database. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, let that load for a second, and if I come back to my trial now and refresh, you'll see that banner's gone. But we don't want any banner at the top, right? We still have to activate this database. So we verified that I want this database. Now we have to actually activate it. So you can see right there, it's pretty straightforward. Your free trial will expire in 14 days. Do you want to register it or buy a subscription? Obviously, in your guys' case, you've already bought one. So how do we actually register it? Again, pretty straightforward. I go ahead and click on this, and it's asking for a subscription code. So this is just a question we get all the time, but if we can avoid as many questions as possible and make your life as easy as possible, we'll do so. Purpose of the video. So all I have to do is go to, in your guys' case, it'll be your email. I'm just doing it from my side, but I can see it here, right? This is the email you're going to receive. Your subscription's now active. If you're on SH, kind of a little setup guide, where to go. If you plan to use Odoo online, little setup guide, where to go, support, help desk, tickets, etc. But this M code, we call it, or your subscription code, is really important to us, right? So I'm going to go ahead and copy that, and all I have to do is plug that code in here, boom, send, and in a few seconds, our subscription is now fully active. It's a green banner. It's not red. It's not yellow. It's good. We're good to go. You'll see that pop away. And now this trial is now our official database. This is the database that I can start using forever to run my business inside Odoo. Next thing I want to show, just because we get a lot of questions about, is how to add a user. And this does actually get a little bit confusing if you're new to the system completely, whether you self-subscribed or even if you were demoed. But we have a difference here between employees and users, right? Users have to be inside the system. They're paid for, right? You know that we are priced per user. Employees don't necessarily have to be users. They just won't have access to the system, but maybe we track stuff for them. So to add a user in the database, so in your guys' case, you bought more than one user, you just started it yourself. How do we get them in there? Pretty straightforward. All we have to do is click settings, go to users and companies, users, and obviously here I am as the administrator of the system. Now let's add new. I'm just going to do John real quick. Ooh, John. We'll do testing at testing. There we go. You can set his different access level rights, right? So if we want to make him an administrator 2, give him access to different things, that's absolutely fine. You go ahead and do so. And all you have to do is hit save, and that will send him an email regarding getting him actually into the system, creating a password, etc. What this banner popping up right now is just letting me know, because I personally bought a 1-user monthly, so it's letting me know that adding this second user is going to be an upcharge. That is also a good thing to mention, just so it's really easy not to make mistakes. This banner is there every single time, so if you are doing this by accident, maybe you're meaning to add an employee and not a user, you're going to get this banner. Make sure you read it, but in this case, I'm going to go ahead and hit confirm, and we are good to go. Now, if your person doesn't get that email for any rhyme or reason, you go ahead and hit resend invitation email. And from here, this is kind of showing you that difference, right? He's now a user in the system. Do I want to create him as an employee, track his timesheet, stuff like that? We can go ahead and do so. Pretty nice there. One thing early on into the software, especially if you're self-implementing or you just want to kind of get a kick on things, is how do I get some of my records from my old system into my new system, or vice versa, right? One big thing you've probably heard through the sales process is Odoo is extremely proud that you guys are allowed to own your data, right? We don't hold anything hostage. There's really no restrictions. Every single app in the software, you can import, you can export, you can get your data out. You can even export the entire database in one click if you really choose to do so. We're just proud that you can own your data. I'm going to show that real quick, take a couple seconds in CRM. Obviously, you guys literally watched me create this free trial in this database from scratch, so there's nothing in here. But still, I can get the point across by just showing here. I went to the CRM, and then most apps are going to have this cogwheel, I like to call it, right? Or the actions button. So I'm going to go ahead and click that, and I'm just going to hit import records. Now, right now, I'm not physically importing anything. I just want to show you this button here, which is the import template for leads and opportunities in the CRM, right? So in manufacturing, you might be able to import manufacturing orders and BOMs, right? In CRM, it's leads and records. All I have to do is hit import, import this template. If I click that, you'll see it downloaded right there. I already pre-opened it over here. You can see it grabbed all of the fields that exist in my current CRM right now. Good news is it's easy to explain because it's completely default at this point. So we can see name, company name, contact name, email, job position, phone number, mobile, right? Everything's here, ready to go. All I have to do now is format my current data to this template, and then I can grab this, go back to that cogwheel. Oops. Go back to that cogwheel real quick and import those records, right? I'll be able to drag and drop that file right here, and we're good to go. No questions asked. The only last two things I wanted to explain is number one, just regarding implementation. So I'm making this video kind of universal. If you do not have implementation, but you're going to be implementing and, learning, configuring the software on your own essentially, right? If you have questions regarding billing, adding users, questions like that, reach out to your account executive. If you have questions like technical questions, right? Maybe there's a bug in the system, something's not working how it's supposed to do. I'll walk you guys through in a second how our support page works. But if you do have implementation, right? I really do encourage you guys to wait until your implementation project starts. As your sales executive probably explained to you, there are lead times on these things. It takes some time to get you assigned. We want to make sure you get assigned to the right BSA, and you will be notified as soon as you're assigned, and a meeting will be scheduled for the official kickoff. So just want to make that clear. But in regards to the support page, right? So again, just to explain the kind of three different dynamics: billing related questions, adding users, etc. Reach out to your account executive. If you have implementation, reach out to your BSA if you have questions about things inside your database, importing configurations, right? If in any case you have it or don't have implementation, we do also have 24/5 technical support. This is for questions like bugs. Something's not working as intended, right? And there's a few different variations here. Number one, we do have a direct partnership inside the software with two major AI companies. So that these AIs, they're not just going to be generic. It's very integrated into our system. It understands it well. Or you can use our general live chat, which will get you directly contacted to someone at Odoo Direct, whether that's San Francisco or the Buffalo office. If there's something like a bug report, that does require a ticket. So you can see down here, like if I want to report a bug, I can go ahead and do so. It's going to start opening that ticket menu for you. But I really genuinely hope this helps. Again, we're thankful that you're a customer of ours. We look forward to work with you guys, and we really, really hope you enjoy the software. Thank you.